Now, more or less, like just about 10 minutes to go. So let me take this one, a quick one. And please, if you haven't really liked the broadcast, please do, okay? Before we call it a night. Emoji, hello, sir.
Hello. Hello, my good evening, bro.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine. I just have a few things to say. This morning when I saw your broadcast about Jose, this is the highest of it. Not highest of it. I mean, is like we are done. We are done. It's very, very unfortunate. A president is sitting in another country and working for another country against his own country. So we are done. A president we are done.
That's so that million people.
Yeah. That's why they are doing all these things. Because if you go back to the history of Nigeria had a hard contract with Germany for this presidential kid, But Tinubu came and canceled that contract by going to America to take Escalade, buying one for himself, buying one for his vice president. So it's not a new thing, but it's why I'm calling now. Just my heart is bleeding because they are not suffering anymore. They are old people. They are already going down, and the new ones, the children, the people that are in middle age, that they are suffering, that are dying. And these guys, they can't even say, okay, let me just take little of all this wealth. I know. Let me give to these people. I know that I don't have
more. I know.
This money. So let me just do a little. I know these people are holding me. I cannot do anything against what they want. Let them be taken, but let these people, over 200 million people, let them eat. Let them have good life. Because me, I don't need it anymore. Tinubu and his cabinet, everybody as a politician now in Nigeria, they don't need this money. They're already rich. They are eating. They can buy a bag of rice 200,000. Do you know that the UBA are terminating contract of their staffs and telling them to come and sign that they resigned by themselves? Nobody, no law. And like somebody will mention Showore. Yeah, Showore is fighting. He wants revolution. But from his last interview, he said something that Igbos will not survive if Nigeria did not break. So that from that tone, not only the Igbos, Showore is now asking Nigeria to break up. But people are still thinking that this guy is still talking about revolution. Nigeria must break up to save lives, because what is happening now, you see, these guys are doing like they don't have time. They are not behaving like people that have they are behaving like people that have mental problem, mental issues. Because I have not seen in my life somebody will be taking something that he cannot use. If you open your fridge now, there's a lot of food inside your fridge. You can only take one and eat. You cannot eat this like a rat. But these guys are. Yeah, but these guys are eating like a rat everywhere. Look at Luike. He never allowed the journalists to talk. And they asked him one question. They started laughing. They started laughing at him. They started laughing. It's not a joke. Push him, but because they cannot do it. But when they do that and disgrace him on camera, at the back, he will go and arrest them or punish them from another side. You see? So look at Edo State. For the first time in Nigeria, a governor handed a sitting governor or outgoing governor never handed over to a new one. They went to another place and do their charade. They didn't invite the old governor. So who handed him over? What did they hand him over? Who handed him over? So everybody is doing what he wants to do. All these old men that saw Nigeria, that have enjoyed Nigeria, enjoy their life, and when they look back, they see people suffering. They see their people dying. They see everyday posters. People are committing suicide. People are killing themselves. People are killing each other. A lot of crimes. but they still eating, going. And it bleeds my heart. This one today is the height of it. A sitting president working for another
you
president.
haven't heard enough. There's still so much that you're going to come across tomorrow that's still going to make you feel like, man, there's no end in sight.
What is you're doing there? What are the army doing? Shame on Ribadu. Shame on him. A sitting president working for a saboteur. How can they work? How can Niger and Burkina Faso army work with them? It cannot happen.
No.
They cannot sit down the same people. Okay, look at Mali.
Thank you.
Mali is clearing their money. Thank you so much. You're doing a lot. My head is.
We'll keep the enlightenment going until one day we're going to come up on this program and we say the hour has come, and we are looking forward to it. Thank you so much, and you have a good one. Okay. So I have. Oh, hang on. I just lost a caller there. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can take just one or two more. Depends on which one comes in. So let's see. I think I have one there. If we can do it properly, we only have just about 4 minutes to go. Let's share it. Hello.
The General.
Yes, sir. Baba, how are you?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good. It's me, Saviola, calling you again from Toronto.
Fantastic, man. Good to have you again, please.
Yeah, my God, there's something I want to ask before I will give my own contribution there. Okay. Is it true? Is it the same God that created the Westerners? Is it the same God that created we Africans?
Since they say God no be two, say na one God. Some said that if let's say when God took break, right? When just go stretch after creating others. They say some of the angels where they work with them, they can't use the remaining sand where they there, can't mold us. Some said that if he no be him, but Baba, here we are.
My God,
it's a tough one.
My God, some years back when we were growing, there's these pictures that most Christians do use, that you will see an angel being a white man, then Lucifer being a black man, an angel, the white man standing on top of a black man. Do you remember that picture?
I know.
It's part of the brainwashing, bro. But let me tell you the truth, bro. If you look that picture and you really think well, if you can reason to an extent, brother, we are wicked. My God, if you can think well, you see we black people, we are wicked. I'm going to tell you something that will shock Nigerians. Do you know if it were black people that have the same grace that Westerners have, maybe the world would have been suffering today. Even the Western people won't be able to come to Africa. We are wicked. What is it that these so-called politicians have not done to these young men and women back home? They pay for light without having light. They pay for water without having water. They are being forced to pay for everything. Now, even the judiciary, which they said is the hope for the common man, they don't longer have hope there. The so-called politicians are busy. They have captured the judiciary through building of houses, buying of cars.
They are proud of what they have done.
Not Chibika Amechi said something. It's just that we Nigerians, the way we reason, and we don't take anything serious. Amechi said, if you lie 10 Nigerians now and shoot them, nothing will happen. People will be going as if it's just a normal thing.
That is so true.
Brother, since yesterday that you released this report about Tinubu and the things that I've seen today, well, you know, those of us that have always been of the side, break the cage, let everybody go. Dismantle this slave settlement. Let people have life. They see us as being violent. They see us as being radical. What is the solution to this suffering? Yeah. My brother, there's nothing they've not called us. The problem is, how do we solve that's the question. How do we resolve this thing and save this life? We are not talking only about hunger. What of the terrorism that has taken all over the whole country? The General, please, my brother.
Thank you so much,
thank you so much, bro.
Perspective, okay. But because of our time, okay, I will speak to you again. You have a good one, sir.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Good night.
So there's a lot that we can pick from ourselves in this vein, all right. And I understand the fact that some of you don't like people using the general verb like us, like we are this, we are that, and all that. But you must understand that people can speak in you know, can speak in words that they don't really mean everyone, but when the majority pretty much suits that kind of description, sure you get, it then makes sense to say us. Well, I get where some of you are coming from. So the question he asked me about, Shana, the same God that created the white, created the, well, one thing is that the whites are even more wicked when it comes to how they have treated us, the blacks, how the blacks have treated themselves and all of that. But in reality, right, the white people, they, you know, the way they have treated themselves is a bit much fairer, okay? Even though in their own history, they sold themselves as slaves too, right? The British sold the Irish as slaves, in case if you don't know. I'm just saying. Now, the blacks have sold themselves for slavery as well. But these days, at least the whites kind of like treat themselves better than the way we, the blacks, treat ourselves. That is the point he's trying to make, okay? But to that answer of Shana, the same God created us, I don't think so. If we want to use that mythology, all right, the mythology of she indeed, if you know, be the same, or it doesn't really make any sense, though. Here is for tonight. This lady that has been calling in, time is totally out of her hand. The African Wahala, how are you?
Yes, sir. I'm good, my brother. I can make it very snappy just to allow that lady call in
Okay.
if necessary.
No, that's fine.
I just wanted to
Let's have
thank
it.
you.
Adios.
Okay, I want to thank you first and foremost for for putting out this expose the way you did yesterday. I didn't have the opportunity to call in, but I am very grateful, and many people have said the same thing, that they are also grateful, because it takes a lot of courage to do what you did. And also shout out to David Honday. Honday, that guy, me
Because
personally,
that's
I've
the
had
guy
some
who
things that I
actually
didn't
took
like
all the
about him.
risk. So if somebody like me is sharing a publicly available, but what about the person that has put his life on the line to actually did these things, continue to fight and fight, even though Nigerians don't even appreciate him, they want him killed. I won't say Nigerians, but some of these Ronokus want him killed. So if somebody like that is not slowing down, how would somebody like me now begin to fear what is already public?
Man,
Go on.
man, shout out, David Honday. Shout out to you, my brother. Me personally, I had some gripe with you, but it doesn't even matter. Who cares? Nobody cares. That's irrelevant. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for throwing Mayego the alley hoop. And Mayego caught it and slam dunked it. Because that's what you did. You thoroughly broke it down yesterday for us to understand how we are still in slavery, pretty much. Because that's my conclusion. We are still in slavery. Unfortunately, we went through that process of slavery, colonization, and neo-colonization. It seems like we are at the tail end of that process, because more people are now aware that we are still controlled. We still have agents in our governments controlling our economies, increasing our taxes, making our lives miserable. So African people are not dumb, because a lot of people genuinely believe that African people are stupid because Africa is messed up. But part of the reasons why we are where we are is the collaboration of some African people with imperialists to keep us where we are. But that's all it is. But thank you, Marigo, for exposing this. I was a little bit, I won't say depressed, because I'm not surprised about anything that happens in Nigeria. But I'm just happy that more people know about this and they understand that, yes, we are in trouble and we have to find a solution. Thank you so much, Marigo. Thank you.
Bless you, the African Wildland. Thank you so much for all you do as well. Okay, stay safe, bro. Okay, you have a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my brother.
Take this, and I will believe this is our last caller for this.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello, Mayogu.
Hello, ma. I love your persistence. Ma.
Hello, Mayogu.
I know you've been on there forever, and it's because of you I'm saying.
3 years. 3 years I've been calling.
I know, and I will not forgive myself if I.
3 years.
Just give
I'm
so
excited. I'm so excited.
You need to mute the broadcast now and let's talk so that the rest of our listeners can listen to us.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes. Mayogu, you're doing a great work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Thank you so much for not
Yes,
giving
I
up.
can hear you.
I have been seeing this your call, but most of the time when it's when somebody is finishing their own talk, you are already like somebody else has replaced the call. I'm like, oh no, she's. Well, I'm glad you didn't give up. Please.
I just want to. I want to talk to you. Yes.
Please.
Thank you very much
You are very
for all that you are doing.
Thank you, ma'am.
All that you are doing. My husband, incidentally, is not here now, but we're always here with you, listening, and we share with people back home. I'm calling from Canada. Thank you very much.
You are so welcome.
It's nice
Everybody can hear you too, so you can add yours like others.
Yes. As for those in government, all they do is amass wealth, but they should remember there is death. Those who did it in the past, they died and left everything. Even the people from my own side, Okotiebo, had all the money, but it's gone. And what is the legacy? Nothing can be remembered of him. Let us live a life of legacy. Something that you can be remembered of. That is just what I want to say. But grabbing, collecting money, you want all the money, but there is death. We should remember that. Mayogu, thank you very much. It's so nice talking to you.
I know, it's such a pleasure.
Nice talking to you.
It's, now I can go to bed. Because I've been like, oh,
yes,
she's been on and on, and she's not giving up. And, inside me, I was like, I hope she won't stop calling. I hope she won't. And I'm glad you did it. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes.
Enjoy
after 3 years in Canada listening to you, you make my day. You make our day in this home.
Too.
Every day, myself and my husband. At the end, we will dance to the music.
Bless you. Please, I wish she was here, but now that it's not,
he's sleeping already.
Remember, I said okay? Or you cannot just play him this last part and say, I said, hello, sir. And thank you, ma'am. Okay? You enjoy the rest of the day. Okay? Good night.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So that's my last caller this evening. And to everyone else still watching, thank you so much for staying to this point. From my first caller to the last caller, you've all been so great. We've had a wonderful day. Tomorrow is another day, remember. But please, that you spend your evening with me this long means that you enjoy the old charts, right? Please like the broadcast before you go to bed, okay? Share it as well. And I am going to see you again tomorrow. Inshallah. So good night, everyone. From here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun Diary political. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹ́gọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.